Morning, guys. Welcome to Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. Today doing a little Pit Boss honest review on my Pit Boss Lexington. Things I like about it, things I don't like about it. I gotta admit, I is slacking a little bit on the cleaning department on this little pit. Use it all the time. 2-3 times a week I use this little pit for stuff. I don't know why, it's just a fun little pit. So it's time to give it a good cleaning. And I'll give you some honest and pros and cons of what I like about it, what I don't like about it. Alright folks, I got the old shop vac handy. Team shop vac. Alright, let's see if I can bring you in, show you the inside. One of the cons I don't like about this grill is you can't get your fingers in here to get the damn grates out. You know, I got fat little fingers. You have to use some type of a tool to get them up. You know, Weber, excuse my reach folks, Weber makes it where you can get your hand in. These things are hot or warm and you want to get these things out of the way. It's kind of a pain, so I don't like that part. Not a deal breaker, definitely not a deal breaker. Oh yeah, these grates been holding up pretty good. I've had this thing forever. This thing, well, about over a year I've had this pit. Not rusting out or nothing. And one thing I don't really like is the grease management system on it. I mean, it's alright for the watery grease. You know, it can run down, but as you can see, the fatty stuff that doesn't run off, it drips down and just clings to this. The watery, oily stuff will run out, no problem, but you get this thick stuff, it just sticks there, it drips off your meat, holds there, and then eventually it burns off if you don't keep it clean. Not, like I said, not a deal breaker, but all pit bosses get, you know, or all pits get grease fires, except my Weber Smoky Mountain, never had a grease fire in that. Alright, we'll pull this out. Look at that. A little dirty. Like I said, I've been slacking these Wisconsin winters. When it's cold out, you don't want to go out there and clean these things every 3 or 4 cooks. Let's fire up the old shop vac, folks. Try and get you inside this thing. Okay, it's been a little dusty. Excuse me, folks. Little shop vac makes quick work, though, folks. Alright, well, clean that is, folks. There we go, folks. It appears one of my kids decided to use my shop vac for something else. It plugged up with plastic wrapper. Alright, we get some of this bigger stuff out. Bigger chunk you want to get out of there. So you got this grease management system down here. Gets clogged up with the thickness. And it's not a deal breaker. Might keep it a little bit cleaner. It'll probably work a little better. There you go, look at that. We'll take a scraper. Where's my scraper? Hey, I didn't bring my scraper out. Hang on, folks, we'll be right back. Hey, maybe this wire brush will work. Take a wire brush to this thing. See what it is. Oh, that's not too bad. Hey, you see the fattier stuff gets caught in here. I'd say clean these things after every 3 cooks. This thing's probably been 15 cooks and I haven't cleaned it. Sorry, folks. Normally I don't do that, but to me, that's good enough for Scotty's backyard. We'll put her back in there. Alright, we'll take a scraper to the old slide plate. Now you see the fat stuff? I mean, it just stops there. It doesn't run down. Only the watery stuff goes out. I know a lot of people put tin foil over it. Maybe I'll start doing that. Start covering it with some tin foil. I should have brought my scraper out, folks. Yeah, I might have to get a scraper on this one. There we go. That'll work. Good enough. That back on there. Light's pretty good. Brakes look good. Like I say, see your hand gets stuck in there, you know, it's just hard to get out. Kind of a pain. Not a deal breaker, but I like it anyway. You find my towel, folks. Alright, folks. See, I'm not a professional YouTuber. I didn't come prepared with all my stuff. Found my scraping. Works good. Get these at a dollar store for like $1. Scrape all that off. Shop vac, excellent. Don't let your kids use your shop vac, folks. They had it plugged up with plastic wrappers and everything. Alright, let's plug this in. While it's heating up, we'll see how long it takes to heat up. I say I had this pit for over a year now. I use it all the time. Not just in videos, but almost everyday cooks and stuff. Fire it up. Get it all burned up inside. I don't know if you can hear me over that fan or not, but this camera got pretty good sound. Alright, what I do like about it, easy startup. Haven't had no auger jams. Haven't had no problem at all with this pit, other than I lost the probe somewhere. I don't know where my probe is. You ever get the whole probes all mixed up? You don't know which pit they go to? I hate that. Alright, beautiful day here in Wisconsin, Sunday morning. The things I don't like about this pit, it doesn't work in the very cold weather. Maybe if you have a garage, you know, it starts getting around 20 degrees, you should really suck up a lot of pellets. So I kind of mothball it in the winter time. I do have a garage though, I might be able to use it in there. Yeah, you can work it in the cold, but in order to keep it at 250, you gotta hold it at 400. I mean, it's and then the pellet, you just watch the pellets go down in the winter time. Summertime, no pellets at all. You do a whole pork butt in about 2 cups of pellets. I got many videos on this, you want to check them out. Brisket, ribs, pork butt. Like I say, the con is not using it in the winter time. The grate's hard to get out. Grease management system, probably not the greatest, but it does do a pretty good job. I've had a couple of grease fires in it, but that's probably due because I don't clean it every 2-3 cooks. Easy startup. I do keep some of the holes in the back plugged up. Only got 1 or 2 open. That seems to help a lot. Overall, it's a Pit Boss. Makes a good pit here. You know, all Pit Boss products, imagine they make about 25 different grills or pits or barbecues, whatever you want to call them. And they all seem to work good. Other than all, been a pretty good pit. I've had no trouble with it. The controller works fine. I use it out in the rain, cold, snow. A lot of times it sits uncovered. It just works great. Fires up nice and easy. See the pellets. I did a ribeye on it the other day. 20 pellets. Should start smoking pretty soon. You start to smell the smoke coming up. Starts up really good. Here I am rambling on about it. I got all these other pits around here. Oh. I got the old smoke fire. Works good. No grease fires in that yet. I got this 35-year-old gasser. Works good. I got the old 560, the WSM that I only do briskets on for graduations and wedding parties. And I got about 25 Weber kettles in the garage I collect and restore. But anyway, let's get back to this little pit. It just starts up really easy, folks. I just love it. Got these little rack here. Got this rack put in there. Put it in that way. Got these little notches here. Put it there. Bring them out a little closer. Different spots you can put it in. Bring it out here if you want, balance it out. See it? Not too bad. Temperature gauge been working pretty good. When it starts right up. You know, I think the only con too would be the heat is in the middle of the fire pot. So you get your foods, you gotta put it off to one side. I like using these little pans. Put the pan in there, put some water in it. I use the top rack mostly for all my cooking. Yeah, I've even got a pretty decent sized brisket on that top rack. And we got some smoke. That didn't take too long, folks, just a few minutes. Yeah, not a bad little pit. You get a chance to go buy one. It's only $300 at Walmart. What the heck? I'm sure during the pandemic everybody else went out and bought one. Every time I do a video on this little pit, I get more views than I do any other pit that I use. I love it. Now I got it free. Pit boss don't send me nothing. I'm just a small YouTuber. Nobody sends me nothing except for Uncle Steve. He's a good man. Get a chance, check out Uncle Steve. I'll leave his link down there. He helped me out quite a bit. He helps everyone out. He's got excellent rub for a small guy. I used to use Cosmo a lot, and then I come across Uncle Steve from Tommy's Backyard Gallery, and oh man, I've been using that quite a bit. And also the Weber rub, that works really good. I don't really care too much for some of the Pit Boss rubs. I mean, they're alright. But I prefer either Weber, Uncle Steve, or Cosmo. Probably my top 3 favorite rubs. And we got some pretty good smoke, folks. It starts right up. I've had it for over a year. Got it probably sometime last year. I say during the pandemic, everybody's bought one. Yeah, other than that, it's good. I've had no trouble with this. I see on some of the Facebook pages people have trouble with their controller and stuff. Like I say, somehow I lost my probe during the move, and I thought I found it, but I got about 25 probes in a drawer, and I don't know where they fit. I really should mark them. Put it in. It doesn't work, folks. So I'm gonna have to go through my drawer, find every probe, plug it in until I find the Pit Boss probe. Then I better mark it. Alright, smoke's gone. Safe to shut the lid now. We're gonna crank this up pretty high. Get everything burning up in there. Get everything nice and hot. Scrape everything down again. We're gonna put some, maybe some country style ribs on this thing sometime this week. I got a fancy way of cooking a country style ribeye I seen no one do before. Okay, I think I rambled on long enough. I got this baby clean. I have more good things to say about this pit than I do bad. I have really nothing that's seriously wrong with it. Well, then I need to start keeping it cleaner. I went a little bit too long on this, other than the grease management system. Other than that and the grate, that's probably the only two cons that I have on it. Not a deal breaker. I use pellets in it from Kingsford, Pit Boss, Lumberjack, cheap Walmart brands. They all work great in this little pit. I've had no trouble. Myself, I can't really tell the difference between an apple and a cherry. You can smell it in the smoke, but you can't really taste it in the food. At least I can anyway. But it does turn out good food. If you're a single person or a small family, this thing will be perfect for you. Alright folks, thanks for watching me ramble on about this little pit. Leave a comment down there what your pros and cons are with your little pit boss. And I'll try to answer every one of them. Well, thanks for watching folks. I gotta get back inside. Figure out what I'm gonna barbecue myself for today. And thanks for watching Scotty's Backyard Barbecue, where barbecuing is a way of life, folks. Have a good day.